他们很好打，是因为他们手掌很大，随便一捏球就一个手了。来呀！太卡条了啊！来呀！勒布朗了，詹姆士啦。哎，评分可以干嘛？科比啦，科比，你要买豪华版的有，豪华版的有珍藏版。
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
干妈的，这个跳球一定有秘诀，妈的，不跟我讲。是吗
？Pass to LeBron.
抢球啊，抢球啊，干你这种！抢球啊，干这种
！Schroeder outside. Back to Drummond. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot.
干绕赛啊！这不是一个好的开端。
All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots. You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year. I agree.
是这么干，人家去够进球，啊，回去啊！
So electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room.
妈的，我这智障怎么投不进啊
？Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now.
绕赛啊！
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time.
干绕赛啊！
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
谢谢你啦。
A layup in that situation, probably disappointing at number.
啊，为什么球又不见了？哦，干，我要往进攻，我要不小心拉回来了。干鸟啊！我干你个毛啊！谢谢你啦。干他妈的，叫他传球不传球。
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's tough finish. That's not just a great shooter, but as being an elite finisher.
Here's Davis. Puts one up from 19. Again, Los Angeles. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
我这个电脑是智障啊！我快笑死了！
Forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Wiggins. Yep, it counts. and flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1.
靠背空档空档空档了。
Incredible, and he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, hits blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Here's Curry. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder.
干掉袂掉啊！我去。
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
中华小啊，中华小啊！干你他妈的小贱贱，妈的！ 不会进，不会进！强球，篮板。
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
注意啦！
Breaking loose, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
防守，防守，防守，防守。
Here's James.
对，你看自己投都可以绿色的啊。
LeBron elevating there in a nice rhythm jump shot.
传球，投球。
Thompson inside the line.
干这个电脑妈的智障！干。
3 on 3. Pass to Drummond. Nobody near Schroeder.
现在发一个小哎。
Picking up the assist. He has 7.
Schroeder, a guy that does not lack connecting on that catch and shoot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all
谢谢你啦。
of his own. Green inside the 3-point line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Always a work in progress. Draymond Green wanting to be more consistent with his shot. The results were there.
Schroeder.
干你那个是这个吃到的，干这个龙就拉倒的，干。那有犯规啊！跳，那是故意的干。
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
传球。
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
3分球。
One's good. Wiggins. Great quarter for him at the offensive end.
啊，你可不可以犯规？你有个大空档，你有个犯规啊？这个好小哦，好加在，好加在。 出界啊！
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Now here's Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Thompson for 3.
差点，时间到，时间到，哦，平手哦，好加在哦，追上来了哦，队友给力啊，好不好？
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter.
换我了啦，我要来冰球了啦。
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys. Well, they used the fast break to generate some before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Yeah.
Green, a modern day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively. But for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes. The last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
And here is James.
中啊！你来哦啊！龙安尼哦，空档。 各位搞我拔头呢？
Curry's got the lead up to 3 now to the Warriors. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from three isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. Of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
球你啦，球你啊，咱lucky 啦，分機啊，撈曬啊。
Well, everything right now in sync for AD, and I think that stands for Matthew Duncan.
Curry attacking. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And defensively, they are on their heels
謝謝你啊，
every time the ball comes inside.
謝謝你啊。
Gets it to drop it now. He's shooting a 5 for 8 clip.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball.
空檔分機啊。
Uses both hands to slam it down.
How about that remarkable verts there from Shooter as he skies high from that.
分機啊。
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot.
假死哦，佮犯規啊！干你垃圾規用老婆的啊！
Played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how
都搞多久媽的？
how do you feel about it?
扶回去。
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone by and large has been great. You get a lot more switching. It brings more skill into the game. But don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
你學中啊！你還可以看他犯規，幹！
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
我記得你講咩啊？
100% every minute of every game in the season. He still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age,
好啊，媽的，每次都犯規，好啊。
have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still.
幹，究竟被蓋我個分機啊！
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that
傳球
shot back.
傳球
Heck of a volleyball
傳
play.
球啊！自殺佢唔傳，幹這種誒，空檔都冇去。
It's Curry with the drive.
進幹，安尼講無，安尼講無，幹，這個歐白姐來過來啊！
It's his first triple line.
And over the
這個假牙套來過來啊！
he was up over 90%, and with the stroke.
幹放什麼放了哦？分機啊！
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
分機！哦，機會啊！分機啊！傳球啊！
To Curry. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size,
各位自幹了！
when he spins on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct.
冲他小。
Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now.
空檔啊！
And here's James outside.
好小哦，3分嘞。
6 shots against those 5 mates.
A heady play there from Shooter, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
分機啊！
Wiggins missing. Floats it up for James.
分機啊！
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron
電
James
腦
in
都
this
不
ball
受
game.
控的啊！
And foul on
不要
the
緊啊，
shot.
打手啊！
James at the line. Andre picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
一直晃是在晃他小，干你唔知你搞笑小诶。
Last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone.
Kevin Durant
Play, rehabbing.
Just Kevin
Warriors,
Durant.
I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring.
打啦，游戏啊！
He's healthy. Changes that whole narrative.
但我这队友他妈的都不受控。
It's been back and forth all night.
啊！干不抢篮板的队友，妈的也是智障。啊，输啊啦，啊分啊，分去啊啦。妈的传球，哎，看好气啊，好气啊，好气啊，好气啊！啊，输啊啦！ 啊，输啊啦！
For the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
输了啦！
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half of the game. It's been fairly even so far. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Warriors.
哎，没人顾他，不对啊，没人顾他。
Well, Pope outside.
来呀来呀来呀来呀来呀来呀
Pass to LeBron.
来呀！
To the inside.
哎，篮板了，哎，分批啊啦，篮板了，哎，续，哎，篮板，冲，
It's the one by Green.
倒了。
Wiggins inside the line.
啊，篮板了，啊，分批啊，击中啊，拢击中啊，继续
To
啊。
the middle. The finish.
干，输了啦，啊，分得啊，干。
The coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron
电脑也是不
James.
受控的啊。
Seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Pass to
传
Wiseman.
球啊，哎，
Here's Wiggins.
卡
Lays
位
it up and puts it in. 17 points for Andrew Wiggins.
你可不可以自干啊？可不可以自干完啊？
Back to Caldwell Pope. Now LeBron.
勒布朗
And a
篮板
shooter missing.
传球，
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Curry.
啊，看 Curry 嘛，击中啊，好气啊！干，妈的，
Two free throws coming up. Unable to get
Ah,
that one to go
God.
with all the contact. That's
啊，
on
搁是
James
你
Wiseman.
干，哦，绿色的，哦，厉害。
It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals.
篮板啦，碎啦，
There've been a few.
给他传去啊，干队友还不进场，妈的，
Recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs?
投球啊3秒了，干智障，
Kobe going to the Lakers. McHale
还不投还要传，不知道在传啥小。
We've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's
出界啊！哎，干为什么是你？为什么是我出界啊？
Shot from the inbound.
看好小。
Schroeder's got 17.
Defense pretty solid there, but Schroeder
你要
finds a
协
way
防
to
啊，
knock one down.
协防啊，
Curry attacking.
没问题。小啦，哦，现在小啦。
That is his first foul of the game.
小啦，干有得啊！不超球要给他，好不好？啊，追不到了啦，输了啦！干这智障队友，投啊！妈的不投啊，不投，站在那边啊，我问题啊！这真的没救了，不可以给他灌篮，不可以给他灌篮！哎，传球！ 传球啊，赶快进攻啊！干智障！啊，混给！哦，拉杆，传球！冲！投球！ 哦，但追不到了啦啊！投球。
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
空档啊啊，问题啊有机会，有机会，有机会，哦，有机会传球。
Teammates right now covering up.
啊，盖我过啊，问题啊，干！看安尼啦啊，问题啊！哇，传球给终于。进，哦，问题啊，干！应该都累了啦。干，他妈犯规要净算啊！哇，问题啊！啊，输了啦！输了啦！
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career.
妈的，智障东西还在那边运球。我的球员可能累了。传球啊，妈的不传球，传球，投球。哦。
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
啊，空档。哎，干啥你会好小干？规外过好。
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
但我都会按照那个投球就没救了。
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
你又想干嘛？投球！啊，输啊啦！阿峰啊，输啊啦！哈巴袂赢啦！看巴袂赢啊！科里都记中了。你看有空档，你看妈的这个智障妈的有空档，还造成人家空档。啊，被他切过去了。
James has got 20 points.
LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
You don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. The drive by James.
He's
got 20.
干科瑞一定很无言，被我玩成这样。啊，昏去啊啦！干，真的不是教练老乱投，电脑都乱投。啊，昏去啊啦！差10分啊啦，昏去啊啦！
From the first half, he had one before the break. And that's his first three.
拉萨库里奥的老跑，干在哪里？不是进了吗？啊，输啊啦！你看我叫他传给隔壁这个人，他硬要那边乱传。进场啊！进场啊！妈的，进场！干！妈的，传球！
Well, it's amazing that
输啊啦，
没机会啊 and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
妈的，还给你进球！多小了，多小了，又没有动你，干犯规！干这样也犯规，又没有动你。干科林北开始栽了。 克林贝个实在啦，抢篮板啦啊，抢篮板啦，智障！干好小！我都站在旁边，我看这些电脑要干嘛？我就站在旁边干，妈都死都不打，又把球给别人，我天啊！干我这电脑真的是。干松懈了啦，我这电脑已经没救了，还有空档不投，你看，我这电脑已经没救了啦。没有啊，那是电脑投的，我就按投啊。妈的有。妈的啊，篮板都不会抢了啊，兄弟。
You think you have AD rooted out, but you can use his length, and use his size, and get another rebound.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
干，我知道了，都是我乱按电脑才变智障的，我都不要按，就让他去打就好了。我就是要按他投球啊，他死都不投啊，自己会投啊，我怕他3秒啊。他其实你不理他，他就自己会打了。哎，干球啦，起中啊小啊，智障啊干！你看我传给他，我不理他，他自己就会打了。
I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
James outside. That one drops for LeBron's got 27.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
They had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
And just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the board, coming up with seemingly every hit. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The drive by James, and they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LeBron. And the Lakers get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From it.
Oh, 好小好个。投球。
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
好啊，干妈的作弊好啊。
Trying to urge their team on, and I can always help that. 我打这个好累哦，看。来呀，再来呀！哇！但勇士好像很难用。一样要勇士好了啦。我玩这个好，我。我选小废物队。你要玩废物队哦？
那你要玩废物队，我就玩独行侠，独行侠也很废啊。嗯？评分有什么用啊？这个是一样是电脑的吗？我现在知道怎么玩了，我就是不要玩，给他玩就好了。有没有？有没有？我都不要理他。有没有？啊！他妈的，这智障！他妈的，我的电脑是智障啊！我懂啊！有机会有机会！干，科沃应该实在啊！干，来 lucky 啊，稳去啊，稳去啊！
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position, can switch directions on the go, is still a slow on the perimeter.
那你怎么跑出去了？那个是你还是别人？电脑、哦。干，我就是不理你，你还不投，妈的还不投。Rudy， 对啊。
Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-court.
但我觉得我一直打不赢你，不知道为什么。
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor. I've said it and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42%.
传球，投球。
His career now. But what's amazing is in 8 more years he's never.
妈的，这个到底要怎么用啊？为什么他篮下他都不绕过去啊？硬要在那边硬投。啊！
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but
电脑你智障，我看。
DeRozan scanning the floor. Johnson in the corner. Here's Purtle. Offline with this three. Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
啊，46%干扰。
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go. And the shot goes.
哎，怕稳赢嘞。
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here. Yeah, they've had a tough time.
干，这样叫过网。 妈的！
Gotta give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he's still hitting fire.
哦，恁的人那拢啊厉害啊！
It's good, 2 points. Johnson's got his second best.
我传给他，他要传给我，妈的，这电脑还是智障。为什么又被盖火锅了？
And you gotta give appreciation to how vicious shooters, a dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
哎呀，出界没用啊！哎，干这场好惨哦，为什么我才2分？
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's White. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter.
運氣啊，那攏倒回你個啊。
I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 50s.
科瑞不會灌籃的啊！空檔了啊！中現在小了啊！北七啊！
Was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Green. The shot misses. San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
那个是你按的还是他自己拍的？
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
I'm just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time that one might get picked.
干67%干扰，都还小啊哦。
He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out in the hole. He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Warriors trail by 11.
来呀！干不给我切入，抓小了。
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
看科瑞都没办法投外线的。
It's a bad time to do it. I mean, they're needing to fight from behind.
And it's White missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, it should take us.
为什么我都投不进去啊？
He has shot them in the foot with his inability.
我面包嘞，我他妈光倒面包嘞。啊，倒去啊啦！干无掉。啊，拍袂赢啦啊！好啦啦队啊！
And we'll be back with you shortly.
干投不进了啦，放弃了啦。我觉得我要去打单人故事了。
The guys are seeing a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
你看怎么样都切不进去，不知道为什么。我都这么会运球了，干切不进去，妈的切不进去。看切进去都妈的都被干扰。Curry 只能在外线而已。但我不能选 Curry， 我要选那个打那个前锋的大前锋的。敢叫你投，你他妈又给我！我这倒回去了一样。
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
拍一下篮板，拍一下篮板，拍一下篮板。
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got 9. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Here's Berto. following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
妈的，裁判是你的人哦。
That's on James Wiseman. This is his first
买通裁判而已啊。
And both free throws good for White.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Curry from deep three-point land.
我知道怎么投了啦，就跳起来就放开了啦，才不会延迟啦。哎，空档啊，他电脑智障哦。传球啊，干！卡位了。太晚了。我知道怎么投的啦，我有点掌握到精髓了啦。科瑞就是啊，你外口的。啊！妈的！
And with the lead, I like the strategy here.
卡位，紧的啊，到卡位啊，冲啊小卡位啊。
To go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paid off.
我跟你讲，我会投了没？
He's been dominant in this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
That's the 45. The Spurs rebound. Johnson.
啊。 现在第二节哦。卡位啊，卡位，紧的啊，卡位啊，啊，必须的。对啦，卡位啊。啊，太晚了。
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit is going to get any smaller.
White with it. Picked up by Johnson. Puts up a three.
篮板，碎啦。
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
干，你看切不进去，妈的，一群人在篮下，智障一样干，妈的投不进，干，那欧朗跟智障一样干。
Last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now he's right back there.
啊，问题啊。
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter David Alderman.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years.
干这个妈的，咬口香糖的又来了。
Expansion of the 2K League.
咬口香糖的又来了。
NBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
哦，给他切过去。
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package.
传球，妈的，干这样我人家北兰的，干不传球干。传球啊，欧郎传球，铁你手的传球，干叫你传球，你这北兰你，干嘛的？好开心我的。哦，那欧郎真的是，哎，干不是我的球吗？你给他弄出去的嘞。我有回去吗？没回去吧。
And that's only the first time this half, but Kevin, they've done a great job.
啊，運氣啊，叫落去啊！
Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson.
冲啊小，冲啊小。
Now here's Murray. Yes, that goes
啊，
in.
追不到了啦。
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
好位啊！
And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
被干扰了啦。
San Antonio lead by 12. And Wiseman comes to help. Pass to Johnson.
Come on.
Lets it go from deep. It's good. Now
真的不能乱跑，要顾那个人。
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
太晚了。
Curry outside.
entering the league as a pure scorer. Thompson has developed into one of the league's better defenders as well.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's San Antonio up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Murray penetrating. And they pick up 2. Hurdles got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Spurs. Looking to end its cold spell. Again, Curry missing. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to White. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
哎，干！我不是听到那个了，怎么还有4分钟？我晕了。
From deep 3-point range, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to
我要去
have your
练投，
head
我觉得这样不行。
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting?
奇怪，为什么我的队友都会给空档？为何啊？你看你的队友都守得好紧哦。哎，刚有空档，妈的，给他跑出去。
In the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Spurs passing it around. He'll go to the line for 2.
San
Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Ha ha,
And the first one at the line is good. And so Murray nails both of them. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
As everyone going one way, pulls out the rug with a quick stop.
好笑，干他那里，你真好笑，干好你真好笑。
Warriors trail by 16. On the wing, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Here's San Antonio.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants. Why not?
这好笑哦。
It's your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, and rather than relying on his explosive athleticism and if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great quarter.
球给我干。
At the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
妈的，这样也抢不到篮板，这些人哦。抢到了不？挺冲，挺冲，挺冲。
Here's Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
穿小了，你先跑步了啦。
6 to shoot. A 17-footer. And that one, good. DeRozan's got 6 points.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range. And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
抱他，抱他。
Pass to White.
抱他。
Out to DeRozan.
哦，转身，转身。
Puts one up for
干，好小，好小，干，安尼嘛你。 亚洲空干王。哦。哎，穿小干。来呀！卡位啊，智障。
So unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
够 lucky 啊！干啥无敌啊！跳起来，跳起！干我最好阻挡，你他妈的冲撞，你他妈阻挡！干拉萨贵的啊！你呐！
He wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
干他妈的队友传给他也不靠谱，投啊投干，第一时间他妈的智障干你看没你？摇起来！看这就猥亵啊！可怜的科威快死在了。 我已经开始栽了。哎
！Green's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket to the Warriors. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have gone.
没人要顾你耶，太小。
Physical basketball guys. Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
这个是你吗？
Never gonna take his foot off the ball.
太小了。
with the rebound. Here's Golden State now. It's a 14-point game. A shot by Johnson, no one's around. And balls, nice feed that time from Wiggins. And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
好小。
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
看好小的，我的怕你。
Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's White. After the miss from Stephen Curry.
跟进攻啊，传球唔传球。
To the inside.
妈的，手里倒了啊！啊，昏去啊啦！
Murray outside. On to White. Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
都回来。
And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
来，厉害啦！
You have to stay connected to these shooters.
因为近啊，够近啊。
Bright spots for them trying to build this team to victory. Murray outside.
干又没人要顾了，为什么？
Murray good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
干投给你看。
As a passer, continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates. Now here's White after the miss from Stephen Curry.
厉害厉害。
Got a hand on it.
干，厉害厉害厉害。妈的，抓小了。
And here are the Spurs. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
干。
Murray. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
哦，叫你今天有哦，来啊，来，来啊。 哎，干为什么是？哦。干这样怎么会不进？
and Ja, both could be future league MVPs, and the reality is that those two guys are teammates.
好小看，妈的嘞！
He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration.
干，我不玩这个了，我决定我要去打单机的。球员累了啦，都第4节了，对不对？干，这样也弹出来，干。了的。
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Yaka Brutal.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. He played off the most on the glass where he dominated the stats.
这个干，多奇怪那个，干他妈投这么电脑智障东西，干投不进不走近一点，妈的硬要投3分。累了啦，你的球也累了，我的也累了，你的也累了，第4节了啦。你们管弄掉吗？
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
看不下那哦，干投不进都叫电脑帮你补。卡位啊，卡位啊，卡位啊，切进去，切进去啊！干智障东西，干！硬抢，硬抢，看呀，被他那个。
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
跳球啊？怎么跳啊？哎，干这球怎么跳啊？
Looking to get it going. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that they have them.
And you know, this could really be a defining
差20分啦。
what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
我来看剧啊啦。啊，我要来打一下单机的。我觉得他很多东西没有跟我讲要怎么用。我觉得打单机应该会进步一点。卡住了。哦，我们过来看，我们过来看故事了。啊，你那个单机也打到哪里？
啊，我们就没有在打过了。
我记得他有那个、啊，他从高中开始，然后现在是高中的故事啊。他说他原本很烂，要去打橄榄球了。
Yeah. Alright, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles.
Junior, just a second. No pressure. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
That's a wrap.
Just aim for more points than turnovers. Alright, you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks, Coach.
and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Harper.
校队啊，怕
We
校
can't wait
队
to
啊
get。another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the New
高
York
中明
East
星
Eagles
赛了。
playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type
干
of
你娘的，
atmosphere
点
you
到了
love
怕
to
尾
see
啊
at the
啊！
high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start
传球啊，智障东西，干自干的呀！干你娘，你们你家里倒椅。好啊，瞧不起我啊！干这电脑叫他传球不传球哎。
Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the three. Ramadas and Athletic fill out the 4 and 5.
传球啊！
And in this game, it's really going to be about
智障
bringing
东西。
Junior along and getting him up to speed. You don't want to overwhelm him.
Now here's Porter.
可以把那个转播的声音关掉吗？吵死了。
Dermanenko outside.
对啊。干妈的，这个北七一样不投，妈的。
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
你也在玩那个、哦？
As you said, there is such a huge difference between
干就不传了，妈的，这个人都不传的。
there for Junior, but it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
And that's something that Coach Bishop knows will be a process. I mean, Junior clearly has a mind for the game. It shouldn't take long for him to adjust to this style of play.
And here's Levesque. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Junior outside. From G. Nothing that time.
干有够好小的，我明明就要都在线上了，妈的。
And here's Joe Levesque outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Zadirko drops in the layup for 2.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Junior with the steal. Inside. Zadirko gets the bucket.
高中的果然好打多了，运球还没到掉哎。
Outside Erickson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dermanenko, he's guarded by Marceda. Now Levesque. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Dermanenko. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
高中的水准差很多。
Pass to Junior.
你们大前锋呢？
Again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
The Eagles need this from Marceda.
Eagle, no.
Playing hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Now a timeout called by Burton. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Luan. Make a substitution. Double team on Luan. Pass to Carter. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marcelo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Here's Junior! And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact, and he'll shoot two.
你要困啊？几点啊？要困？
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
你都这个时候真的直接睡了？
没有，再滑一下。
啊，滑到12点半了。
差不多吧。
啊，看这个真笑哟。
明仔再较早转来，较够。
好了好了。
And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
And that trip coming up empty, missing them both.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity. As a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent. And this can be a difficult shot, but he pulls it off with ease.
Here's Junior from 12 feet out. And another miss by Newark East.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by Erickson of the Hornets.
Junior outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Erickson. The Hornets trail. And here we go. And the basket by Levesque.
That's how you finish the fast break.
Absolutely. No risky shots, just laid in the hole.
To the paint. Here's the Jericho. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Erickson. That shot doesn't fall. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. And about 3 minutes played into the second quarter. Vlad Dermonenko with the defensive effort there. Burton leading. Levesque with it. Now guarded by Junior. Back to Levesque. And a great assist by Ash Ramadas as that one goes in.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Look at Erickson. Not afraid to mix it up on the drive. Gets tangled up in the defense while shooting and draws a foul.
Shoot two.
He misses the free throw. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit wrong.
Good on the second free throw.
And make no mistake, Erickson is the guy who drives this Hornets team. He can do it all for them at the 3 spot. Outside, Black.
And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
Wasn't quite set on that finish, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
Closing in now on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Now here's James. Here's Luan.
臭臭啊啦，阿鲁利臭臭啊，已经洗澡了啦。
Newark East trailing. And that one's good for Junior.
shooting while in rhythm. When Junior has the speed under him, he's a threat to pull up.
Outside Levesque. Dermonenko. Pass to Porter. And it's flat. Dermonenko penetrating. Yep, that one go. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season. Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is. Marcelo with it. Junior outside from deep three-point range. And with the ball out of play, the Hornets will have it. Second half just getting started, about a minute played so far. Pass to Levesque. Back to Dermonenko. And the Hornets with another three. What a silky smooth shot by Dermonenko at the arc. You can tell he knows the value of developing a strong perimeter shot. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Zadirko up top. Shoots from 12. Junior, Zadirko, lays it up and banks it in.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Now here's Dermonenko, covered by Junior. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul on Day. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
That was Dermonenko. No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Junior. Marcelo, and that's a foul called on Mason. That's his first foul.
Way to work the glass buffet style. Second chance buckets. They could make a big difference.
Now here's Luan, covered by Junior. Now it's Carter outside. Pass to James. Outside Luan. The kick out to Carter. Leftos Aslanoglu in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. Doesn't go that time. Junior with it. Misses off the right iron. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Junior left side. Here's the three. Another miss by Junior. And here's the break. He was all alone on that one.
Making the game simple. When one of Luan's teammates is uncovered, he finds him.
Here's Junior. So good on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Hornets, up 9. And we'll be back in a minute to bring you the fourth quarter. And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. And here are the Eagles now. They trail by 9. Return to Sheffield. Day. Pass to Sheffield. And here's Day. On the the wing, Junior, defended by Carter. And it's Junior missing. Baskets make that big of a difference. It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall on the sound. Now here's Luan. Down low, Romanoff lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Outside, Day. Sheffield with the ball. He's against Aslanoglu. Sheffield with the bucket. And Duke, a star here in Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level. And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do. Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over. And Coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
And here's Joe Levesque outside. That's another one for him. His 5th make in 7 attempts. Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Outside, Day. Black. Returns to Day. We're a minute and a half into this 4th quarter of play. Here's Junior. And the shot goes in.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Outside Levesque. Another great rebound to add to his stats. It hasn't mattered much that he's a little size challenge in the post. Here's Day. It's deflection. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Defended by Lack. Outside Levesque. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by in the final quarter. Offensive board. He gets it in there.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
This Eagle squad is struggling. Jay, he's covered by Levesque. To the inside. Shoots from 12. And it's Junior missing. Burton has possession. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. A shot by Porter, no good. Here's Newark East. Outside, Black. Back to Zadirko. It's Day from deep. And Vlad Dermanenko pulls it down. Here's Levesque. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. Foul on Day.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one falls. 2 from at the line that time. Here's Junior. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And he banks in the layup. What a gritty bucket. But remember, Junior's the son of Newark. It's going to take more than a little contact to bother him. And here's Dermanenko. Pass to Levesque. Junior with the block. He's able to get it back. Gets it back. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside, Black. Here's Aderko. Junior up top. Aderko inside. Rebound by Porter. Outside Levesque. Outside Erickson. No good from outside. Pass to Zadirko. Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. Marceda, Porter defending.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Burton with the ball, leading by as many as 14. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this outcome.
Now here's Levesque. He's guarded closely. The game comes to a close, and Burton is able to steal one here in Newark. Great effort from the team as they were led by Bobby Erickson.
To come in here and get a road win to start the season is a huge boost for the team's morale. An early statement win for the Hornets against a much improved Eagles side.
And even though the Eagles didn't get the win they wanted to start the year, they have to be encouraged about how the team looked on the floor. There are a lot of positive takeaways from this game.
That'll do it for us. On behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lummy. We hope to see you again for more Garden State IAA hoops as the season gets underway. Thanks for joining us.
Yo, hey, these guys skills. No kid, tough game tonight. Don't worry about that.
Hey, wait up. Wait. Whew. Man, how you doing, man? I'm Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
I think you sound familiar, but I don't know. I was a kid when he still playing ball, so.
Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was one story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day. If you did, you would just
Red.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie.
Yeah, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. High basketball IQ, strong motor, understand tempo. It's a package deal. Easy stuff.
Sell. Who? Talking like scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
Next one, you show me what you got. Bring me some high numbers. Win, and we'll talk. It's your first game, learn from it.
Wait, you said, Archie, right?
Yes, sir, Archie.
Junior.
Good to see you.